Hello and welcome to Alive News. I am Tanti Azar. The headlines. APC berates Peter Obi for crossing the line, advises him to relax. Sheikh Hussaini capers Buhari for boasting of campaign promises fulfillment. And on the foreign scene, Uganda Parliament passes harsh anti-LGBT bill law. In sports, Super Falcons of Nigeria look promising, defeat 2 participants in FIFA Women's World Cup. And in entertainment, Rihanna opens up on why she hurriedly got pregnant again.
This is Alive TV.
Thanks for joining. The candidate of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, in Rivers, Magnus Abbey, has explained the reason for the withdrawal of his petition challenging the outcome of the state's governorship election. Recall that Abbey had challenged the declaration of the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Simine Alayi Fubara, as the winner of the Rivers State governorship election at the Election Petitions Tribunal. Recently, the SDP governorship candidate announced the withdrawal of his petition challenging the victory of the PDP candidate at the tribunal. Speaking in an interview, Abbey said he withdrew his election petition due to the alliance between Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers and the President-elect Bola Tinubu. The former senator added that the alliance between the two political leaders makes it very difficult for him to prosecute the election petition. He added that the withdrawal of his petition will provide comfort for his supporters who faced harassment and intimidation before, during, and after the election. Former Kaduna Central lawmaker Sheikh Hussaini has criticized President Muhammadu Buhari for claiming he has delivered on the change he promised Nigerians while campaigning for office in 2015. Taken to his verified Twitter page on Wednesday morning, Senator Sani said the outgoing president was boasting of fulfilling his promises to Nigerians while he is leaving behind a huge debt and masses of citizens in poverty. Quoting a report by the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, Sani said over 133 million Nigerians are living in poverty. He further asserted that Buhari would be leaving behind banditry, killings, and kidnapping for the incoming administration. The president of Nigeria's youth organization, Ambassador Abdullahi Wali, has lauded Nigerian youth for turning out massively to participate in the electoral process during the 2023 presidential, national, and state assembly elections. He said youth, who are Nigeria's most important asset, contributed in no small measures to the success of the Labour Party, whose candidate Peter Obi came a distant third in the presidential race and produced Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of the APC, as the winner. He made this position known during an interview with Alive TV's correspondent, Olubenga George, at his office in Abuja.
I actually commend the Labour Party. They have really tried, and why I had to commend the Labour Party in particular, and not just the Labour Party, the Nigerian youths. Okay. Because the Nigerian youths are the driving force behind the success recorded by the Labour Party to have even gotten to this level. Because the youths in Nigeria so much believed that they are being shortchanged, which we, myself and you, have actually been preaching for so long that it's high time the youth should come together.
Still in local stories. The All Progressives Congress, APC, has accused the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi of crossing lines with his assertion of reclaiming a stolen mandate from the 2023 elections. The APC, through its National Publicity Secretary, Felix Moka, wondered how someone who came a distant third during the election can be laying claims of victory and going about saying he's going to reclaim a stolen mandate. Speaking during an interview, Moka stated that Obi thinks everyone is obsessed with him, but in reality, people have moved on and it's time for him to do same. The APC spokesman added that Obi needs to relax and allow his lawyer to handle his case at the tribunal, rather than accusing the APC of attacking or digging up facts about his personal life. Moka also accused Obi of being too sanctimonious for someone who volunteered to venture into politics and run for the presidency of Nigeria, saying running for the presidency of a country is never a walk in the park. The APC spokesman went further to accuse Obi of making a political capital of exploiting people's vulnerabilities. Now to the foreign scene. Oil depots were ablaze in both Russia and Ukraine on Wednesday as both sides escalated a drone war targeting infrastructure ahead of Kyiv's planned spring counteroffensive to try to end Moscow's all-out invasion. Scores of firefighters battled a huge fire that Russian authorities blamed on a Ukrainian drone crashing into an oil terminal on Russia's side of the bridge it built to occupy Crimea. In Ukraine, a fuel depot was also on fire after a suspected Russian drone strike on the central city of Kropyvnytsky. The two sides have been launching long-range strikes since last week in apparent anticipation of Ukraine's upcoming counter-offensive. Expected to be one of the most decisive phases of the war, Moscow says its long-range attacks have struck military targets, though it has produced no evidence to support this. Still in foreign stories, Uganda Parliament on Tuesday passed one of the world's strictest anti-LGBTQ bills, mostly unchanged, including provision for long-term jail terms and the death penalty after the president requested some parts of the original legislation to be toned down. The new bill retained most of the harshest measures of the legislation adopted in March, which drew condemnation from the United States, European Union, United Nations, and major corporations. The provision retained in the new bill will allow for death penalty in cases of so-called aggravated homosexuality, a term the government uses to describe actions including having gay sex when HIV positive. It allows a 20-year sentence for promoting homosexuality, which activists say could criminalize any advocacy for the rights of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer citizens. And now in sports. It seems the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup would be a brilliant one for the Super Falcons of Nigeria, as they have defeated 2 participants of the tournament in less than 5 days. In the last few days, the Super Falcons of Nigeria were in Turkey, where they played a couple of exhibition games that ended in their favor. The exhibition games were in preparation for the World Cup, which is scheduled to commence on 20th July and end in 20th August 2023. Ahead of the World Cup, which will be hosted by Australia and New Zealand, the Super Falcons of Nigeria played against 2 teams that will be featured in the tournament. The first game for the Nigerian women's side was against Haiti, a country that will be participating in the tournament for the first time in their history. As expected, Nigeria beat Haiti's women 2-1 last Friday at the Emirates Sports Complex, Antalya. As a follow-up to that, the Nigerian women played another exhibition game 4 days later. They took on one of the co-hosts of the tournament, New Zealand. The Super Falcons defeated the New Zealanders 3-0. All things being equal, the Nigerian side is expected to play 1 or 2 more friendlies before the commencement of the tournament. Still in sports, the 2023 Nigeria Women Football League Premiership Super 6 has been postponed indefinitely days to the date scheduled for the event. The abridged 2022-2023 NWFL Premiership ended in April. At the end of the thrilling season, Delta Queens finished unbeaten as Group A winners. Edo Queens topped Group B. After the league season, the top 3 teams in Group A and B were supposed to meet at a venue for the 2023 NWFL Premiership Super 6. The mini tournament was supposed to produce the overall winner of the Women's League this season. To the dismay of many, the football event has been postponed indefinitely without stating any reason for such a sudden change of plans. Shabi said a new date for the Super 6 will be announced after the maiden WAFO B Under-20 Women's Cup in Kumasi, Ghana, which is scheduled to start on May 20th and end on June 3rd. And in entertainment, Nigeria singer Oyikan Sola Sarah Aredigbebe, popularly known as Ira Star, has revealed the reason she would love to do a collaboration with Barbadian singer Rihanna. Ira, while featuring on Early's Games of Song Association, said collaborating with Rihanna has been her childhood dream. The singer also showered praises on Rihanna for instilling confidence in her, adding that she loves everything about her. Lastly, Barbadian-American superstar Rihanna has opened up on the reason she hurriedly got pregnant with her second child after welcoming the first child, a boy, with partner A$AP Rocky in May last year. According to the singer, she is in love and obsessed and does not feel guilty about it. Rihanna disclosed this during a side interview with Entertainment Tonight at the 2023 Met Gala in New York. Speaking further, the singer stated that her first pregnancy is different from the second one, stressing that she is more energetic. Recall the billionaire superstar confirmed her second pregnancy by revealing her bump during her performance at Super Bowl 2023 halftime show. And this is all we have for you at this moment. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.